man, oh man. You know, Giga, one of the YouTubers named Giga, Gigguk, he once mentioned Killing Bites is more like Kimono Friends Gone Wild. And episode 6 just demonstrated just how fan service and furry porn is that he mentioned, and I agree with it. Like, wow. Episode 6 just demonstrated that Killing Bites just had a lot of fan service galore in this one, that we're bound to see dozens of it soon. We're going to see a Rule 34 soon, and I'm pretty sure everybody gotten down with that already. But the style, the graphics of Killing Bites had it ups and downs in this episode. So I like to talk about, in this review of Killing Bites, I like to talk about that this show has reached its fan service to a whole nother level with furries. Like, it's hard to find one like these days, but like, okay, we can say Monster Mitsune. Okay, we're gonna say Monster Mitsune. We get that. Or a Centaur life, Centaur worries. But this, oh my fucking god. Talk about, whoa. So, as you guys remember, the cheetah and the honey badger, they're up against the cobra and the gecko. Okay, we get that. Now, I want to talk about the honey badger facing off against the cobra because, man, when we're talking about hentai, like tentacles type, like when you talk about hentai, the first thing people come to their heads is tentacles. That is the most common thing that everybody's going to see when they mention hentai. Oh, tentacles. Or futa, whatever. But, when the Hitomi facing the cobra was really, like, my jaw dropped when I saw that, when the Cobra transformation going. But when he transformed, guys, his animation was like from 2D to 3D, 3D to 2D. But the way his art style is more like the Berserk. The new Berserk that everybody don't want to talk about, like that shitty Berserk, new version shitty Berserk. That's what it looks like when the Cobra was talking and transforming. I'm like, is this Berserk? Now, okay, the honey badger, she's smart and everything, but come on. Is this the first time that we're going to hear this phrase every time? The one with the sharpest fang wins. That is Killing Bites. We're hearing that over and over and over again. I mean, okay, repetition does have its perks at times, but the thing about it is that we get it. We get it. We don't have to hear it over and over again. But in Hitomi's way, we get it. Sex, gender, male, you know what I mean? Gender, rewind it. Gender, mammals, reptiles, doesn't matter. The one with the sharpest fangs wins. That is Killing Bites. And believe me, you're going to hear that over and over again. And just right now, we heard it like 2 or 3 times by Hitomi. Now, Hitomi facing the Cobra was really sick. The Cobra, with his venomous snake attacks like Orochimaru, almost crushed Hitomi and she was down. The venomous air knocked her out. And fan service, showing her panty shots and Cobra pulling out 2 penises out. The snake Cobra just pulled out 2 penises. I'm like, she is gonna fuck him. But if you guys want to learn more about all cobras and all that stuff, you can look at the National Geographic special. Animal Planet, because with the narrator explaining everything that's going on about a snake, got a cobra, got 2 penises, and everything about a cheetah, everything about a honey badger. You could look at the animal. This is a perfect show for those who don't watch Animal Planet. This is a perfect thing, a perfect show to watch, just to understand animals in perspective. That's a good way. So anyway, when the cobra pulled out those 2 penises, I'm like, this is hentai. This is hentai. This is hentai. He was about to put him in, but then he told me that slash half his body off. But it doesn't affect her. She was just lazing around. She was like, I'm just pretending to be down. And I'm like, yeah, damn right. He told me when she fights, she don't think, but she fights. Now, the cheetah. Okay, shout out to the cheetah. Like the Urza's as a cheetah, everybody likes her. Not only she's a cheetah, but she's very fucking cool with it, guys. Like, literally, she's cool. Facing off against the gecko. And the gecko transformation is... it's creepy. It's so fucking creepy. Like, from looking at the fights, I'm like, okay, so I was right about Bloody Roar. It's human form, beast mode, and then you got full beast mode. So if you look at the Cobra perspective, okay, Cobra, human form, beast mode, only the tail. But when he goes like hyper mode, he transfers to like a full Cobra. So that's why I'm like, okay, so I see where it's going. And the gecko beating, like just swinging at the cheetah. And the cheetah took all hits and just like, oh, that's it? Okay, I'm fine. And now it's a 2-on-1 deficit against the gecko. So I'm like, oh shit. Now, can we talk about the hippo? Like, the hippo's backstory explains everything why he's in this. He followed a samurai code. Like, I know there's anime shows that deals with samurai shows, and then samurais have the code. His code, it's like, what are you doing, and why are you in this? Like, he wants, the way I see it, he wants to end Kojima, whatever. He wants to end killing bites. Like, killing bites is not just about suicide, but to use your animal instincts, like use it for good, not evil. That's what he's trying to do. And against the crocodile and the tiger, oh my god, that is sick. The tiger don't care about dying. You know, I'm starting to like the tiger. He's the guy who's flexible as a cat, does not give a fuck if he wants to die or not. And the hippo part of it just like charging like a charger from Left 4 Dead, just broke those two apart. And the crocodile, you know, he's a regenerator. Kind of like those things that are Resident Evil, but we all know crocodiles are regenerators. So like, oh, but okay, I don't want to say this, but the rabbit. Like, I know some of y'all don't give a crap about the rabbit. I know some of y'all don't, but from reading the manga to where they at, you know, the rabbit, she has her points. Okay, average. I mean, her development is like. Not much. But no one don't care about the rabbit. Okay, I get it. She's nice. She's useless. She's not gonna fight anybody because she's running like a bitch. Okay, but that's what rabbits do. Rabbits dig underground. You know, rabbits are known for digging a lot of holes. Like, but think of this as a good thing. Just because she's digging around doesn't mean she's hiding. I mean, she could dig under the center of She could dig to the center of the earth and still be alive. But regardless, the rabbit is being useful. Now, I know some of y'all who hasn't read the manga like myself, but for those who hasn't, give it some time because you'll see the rabbit practically do something. Trust me when I say the rabbit will do something and will fight. I'm not going to say who, but give it some time. Now, I want to talk of now... Kaido, oh my god. Her secret weapon. This guy you do not want to fuck with. Okay, I read the manga of this about him. Don't push it. Guys, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's one thing you should know about him. When you mess with nature, you're going to get fucked up. And what he going to do when he debuted, the guy with the hoodie, when you see what he do, you're going to be like, holy fuck, dude. So, I'm not going to say anything. But next week, oh my god, next week, who's ready for fan service? Who's ready for some girl-on-girl animal Yuri porn thing going on next week of Killing Bites? Because everybody who saw the preview of Killing Bites, you see Azura is licking Hitomi so good. And everybody just going to react to it. So I'm guaranteeing you guys next week, we're going to have a lot of fan service from girl-on-girl love. I'm telling you. Like Citrus, okay. Citrus, you guys got it. Killing Bites, next week Killing Bites, oh my god, you're gonna see even more of that when it's so freaking awesome. Just look at it at a point you're like, this is better than hentai. Like, this is better than Monster Musume. You know what I mean? When you guys watch it, you'll be like, holy shit, this is getting hot. So anyway, episode 6 of Killing Bites, we're halfway through this show. I really like this episode because this episode didn't have it did have some good qualities, quote, qualities when it comes to fan service a little bit. The Cobra pulling out 2 tentacles like this is hentai, and the Cobra and the honey badger just slice off his dick. So it was funny. I'm glad he's not getting none anymore. Let's all be happy that the Cobra ain't getting no pussy after all, because he cut it off the dick. So yeah, I'm happy for that. And giving proud outs to the cheetah. You know, cheetah putting all that effort into it against the gecko. So congrats on her beating the crap out of her. So you guys will see that next week also. But anyway, that was great. I give this episode more like I'll say 8 out of 10, because of the fan service kind of like a little bit escalated to a point where it's like, oh my god, this is serious. This is too much. So yeah, I give that credit where credit is due. So tune in next week for episode 7 of Killing Bites. And remember, and don't make me say this, remember what Hitomi always says. It doesn't matter if you're a boy, girl, or any species. The one with the sharpest fangs wins. That is Killing Bites. So tune in next week.